Hello, my name is Eddie and welcome to my video tutorial on how to do vector art. This video will cover 6 steps on how to create a vector artwork, loading an image, creating a background layer, posterizing, creating your first layer, choosing a color, repeating those steps, and then saving your final picture to the web. I have provided a link to the image I'll be using in this tutorial, so once you've downloaded it, go ahead and open it up into Adobe Photoshop and we'll move on to step 2. Start by going to Layer and scrolling down to the Duplicate layer to make a background image. Next we'll create a backdrop by clicking on the box on the bottom left for the color and scrolling the circle down to the black. After that we're going to click 4 times around the image to make a square, and that'll create a black layer that'll sit behind the apple when we're completely finished with it. Next we're going to posterize, which means we're going to go to Image and Adjustments and then click on Posterize. I'm going to set it to level 4. Typically level 7 is good, but for a starting tutorial, level 4 will serve our purposes. We are ready to start the first layer of the apple, and what we're basically going to be doing is clicking and making little dots around the whole shape of the apple, not worrying about the stem right now or the shadows or the grooves, but just the apple as a circle, as an image. To choose the color for the first layer of our apple, we're going to go back to the posterized image of the apple and keep our eye on the darkest portion of it. Then we're going to reveal the image of the actual apple and use the color picker tool to the left of the screen to select that portion of the darkest part of the apple. That'll give us the color for our basic shape. We're going to copy that color code and then place it into the first layer of our apple and then hit OK. Now that we've outlined and created our first layer or shape in the apple, and also figured out how to choose a color for that label, the rest of this tutorial is basically a repetition of outlining shapes within the image and choosing colors for those shapes. And the basic idea is this: for each shape that you create, the color is going to be just slightly brighter than the last color you picked. You can do this by copying the last layer's color that you created and then pasting it in the newest layer, and then just grabbing that circle and pushing it up a little bit, or you can choose your own colors. Really, with vector art you can do whatever you like to be as creative as you want it to be. I'm going to stick with the red theme for the rest of this tutorial and speed up the process so you can see the end product. Now here's a problem that you'll run into with most pictures you try to do vector art with, and that is the layer that you're working on, the shape that you're creating, is broken up by darker portions from layers that you've created in the past. And how you get around that is you'll see me click on an icon at the top that says Add Shape to Layer, and that basically allows you to create more shapes or more than one shape per layer, and so it's a solution to this kind of problem. Once you've made a layer for each of your shapes and chosen a color for each of your layers, you're finished. Your vector art work is ready to be saved. You can publish it to one of your social media sites or just on your own computer for your own use. To do that, you just go to Start, scroll down to Save to Web and Other Devices, and then the screen that pops up, you can change the size, aspect ratio of your image, and then you just hit Save. Vector artwork is a time-consuming hobby to get into, but it's a fun hobby to get into. I wish you luck on your own vector artwork, and thank you for watching my video.